The Mental Health Awareness Fair took place at 2265 3rd Avenue. This insightful and meaningful event was created to bring awareness between mental illness and mental health.
Mental health represents your state of being. It is your psychological, your social, and your emotional well-being. Emotional meaning satisfaction, psychological meaning how are you feeling, and social meaning your environment. Whether it includes factors that affect it could be job inequity or wages. It could be housing issues. It could be racial disparities. Just everything. So it just means I'm not feeling well. I'm not coping well with stress. I'm not being as productive as I can be in terms of supporting my community. And so that's mental health. Well, mental illness is a disorder that prevents you from functioning or being self-sufficient. And it's on like a spectrum. There's different, as you know, different disorders. So it affects each individual differently because there are many factors that come into play. So I wanted to highlight that today, that, we need, instead of talking about the condition, which is already serious, let's talk about preventing people from getting to that state.
A lot of people don't know what mental health is and don't know how to accurately define it without defining mental illness.
The importance of the Mental Health Awareness Fair is recognizing the different types of mental illness that, if not dealt with in time, can lead to catastrophic outcomes.
The media focuses on mental health only when there is a devastating event, such as a mass shooting that's been occurring all over, whether we're talking about Texas, whether we're talking about in Las Vegas, whether we're talking about upstate New York, whether we're talking about anywhere in the nation. That's what's focused on. That's the negativity. What we've got to focus on is mental health before we get to the point that there are mass shootings.
I grew up in the Bronx. I grew up around people that were stressed all the time, worried about money, worried about what they're going to eat, worried about walking outside and am I going to get jumped? Am I going to get into a fight? And I saw that affected not only their personal lifestyle, but how they worked in school, their performance at work, their performance in dealing with other people. And I did not want that to happen to me. So I made it an issue to understand why this happens and how I could prevent it and how I could push that going forward so that other people don't suffer through the same thing that I saw.
Taking a stand and making the first move to bring consciousness on a topic not many are familiar with, Guerrier made it possible for her community to learn and understand mental health.
I came across some data that I thought to be concerning, and it was stating just the rates of mental health. And there is no emphasis on mental health, but there is on mental illness. And with seeing that, I decided that, I have to do something about it. And that's where this event came from. So it was about putting together a conversation so we can start talking about mental health and not per se mental illness. What can we do to improve the mental health of the residents of Harlem?
And the purpose of this forum today was to alert people to the issue, and the fact that we had so many people, the fact that we had a full room tells you that everybody is getting focused and getting concerned. But we've got to do it together. The 3 levels of government have to do it together.
The Mental Health Awareness Fair and fairs like it successfully bring awareness to the public about the difference of mental health and mental illness, a topic that are sometimes untouched. This is Natalia Quiñones reporting for BronxNet.